Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer and welcome back once again to My Hero Academia. We'll be watching episode 9 of the final season, and last time on, the defeat, again, of All For One, but also the farewell to Shigaraki. With the final smash coming from Deku and the assistance from his whole class, the war is over. Evil has been vanquished, and now we say our farewells to the show. Though now it has finally been confirmed that this season is exactly 11 episodes. Which means we have exactly 3 episodes left of wrap-up, which in my opinion is a lot, but you know what, that still leaves room for surprises, so let's get right into the episode. Washington? Oh, this girl again. Oh, quite the impact, alright. It's no longer the day has come. The day has passed, you know? I mean, it's still the same day, but... Oh, this guy. Was it Salam or something? Already? Damn. I would have liked to have seen the immediate aftermath. It's gonna be a long repair effort. I mean, with the amount of quirks in the world, and especially here, the construction obviously wouldn't take nearly as long as in real life, but there was that one guy who was literally placing roads with his arms. It'll be expedited, but still, it's more the emotional healing. Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna need to get him a heart transplant. It's like Deku. Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, you could get like a cybernetic thing that like stores up sweat and then it like explodes. I don't know if you could like save the skin on his palms. Yeah, both of them didn't. Yeah. Yeah, you have more problems. A heart, his hand. It's called Plus Ultra, baby. Yeah. And there's him. Quirkless again. It's like season 1 again. Both of them in the hospital room after the Nomu fight. Both of you, probably. Although, all things considered, I don't think Deku was that injured. I mean, it would have been worse if Eri hadn't rewound his arms. I mean, of course, there's other injuries that we didn't really see. I mean, you saved his soul. You've had several. Because there's been some stuff talking about how, like, well, what was kind of the point of Shigaraki's character? Because the whole point was like, oh, we gotta save him. Even the most evil person could be saved. Kind of like what's been the thing throughout this whole show, at least with like the League of Villains and Shigaraki, is like, he always had that potential for good in him. It's just, obviously, he was manipulated by All For One and all that. And in the end, like, this was him making his own choice to the very end. I mean, that was the whole thing with All For One not being able to fully take over Shigaraki's body, was because he wanted to remain in control. And then, like, the whole thing of him like thinking about, you know, his friends twice, Toga, Spinner. In the end, he had fun doing what he was doing. You know, him being like, I destroyed till the very end. So like, I understand the gripe of just like, wasn't the point to save him? He was saved in that sense. Like, it's not like Midoriya didn't accomplish nothing. He gave him that final push and that choice, and they defeated All For One together. He was manipulated to be a villain, but in the end, he still chose to remain a villain, looking after his friends and all that stuff. There's no world, honestly, where he just pivots, you know, and comes back and becomes a hero and all that. Yeah, no, one for all is no more. Yeah. Of course. Literally told you need rehab and immediately gets up. I mean, it was like after last season too, you know? It's like he immediately just got up. Like, where are you? Back to quirkless Deku.
でももともとなかったものだし、惜しいとかはないよ。どんな汚え手使いやてめえが受かるんだよ。俺に追い越されてんだよ、伊
No. Like, I get it, you know? It's like if Goku all of a sudden just completely gave up fighting or just, like, lost the ability to fight. And it's like Vegeta. I mean, that basically did happen in Dragon Ball. Spoilers for, like, a 40-year-old show. But at the end of the Cell Saga, when Goku dies, it's like Vegeta has that moment of just like, what's the point? I never got to beat him and all that stuff. I'm not gonna fight anymore. Though, of course, obviously, it doesn't last. But, you know, that same sort of feeling of just like, my rival is gone then. I like to imagine that deep down, he's like, we're gonna rise the ranks together, you know, because of that rivalry, basically like Endeavor and All Might. It's just wild to think in the grand scheme of things, Deku only had One for All for like, what, a little over a year and a half, 2 years? He said 2 years last time, but I don't feel like it's been 2 years. I mean, it's refreshing the fact that Bakugo has looked back so much on, you know, he bullied him so much for being quirkless and then like, you know, got a quirk. I mean, Deku, for most of his life, he's been quirkless. It's only for this like little brief time that he wasn't, so it was bound to happen. Yeah, the dreams. Yeah, he could have it for a little while longer, but yeah. I mean, that's the whole point though, right? It's just like, quirk or not, you can still be a hero. I mean, I know like ultimately by the end, it's like Deku finds a way, but I mean, even with the whole Ember thing, because it made sense when All Might like still had that Ember within him during that All for One fight. And that was like his last time and the Embers went out. Technically, there shouldn't be any Embers anymore just because not only has One for All been transferred and now it's gone, it's like the vestiges are gone too. So like whatever power remains is his own power, which I feel like would work if he still had a quirk in that sense. You were everyone's hero in that moment. Fuck going to school anymore. You've done it. I like the detail. It's been pointed out that like All Might's dark eyes are gone now, so now he looks like how he was when he was young. That life has been restored. A lot of other stories still. Why are we going back to school? What more can we do? Like, they're heroes. Oh, okay. Was that Yusei Run in the thing? Right. I mean, obviously they still need to graduate. I mean, hey, it happened to some of us too. Shout out to the class of 2020. I mean, that's what it should be, no? Yeah. Where's Mirio? This song is saying Yusei Run, yeah? Higher BPM. Just EDM the shit. I mean, yeah. Gotta make sure shit like this doesn't happen again. Yeah. Gotta make everyone smile. Because my thing is just, what more experience do you need than what has happened this past year? We defeated the ultimate evil. All that accounted for just community service hours. Night-eye. What the hell? Oh, right, that girl. Yeah. You're just gonna be our teacher for all 3 years. Like, what else do you have to teach them? Oh, right.
お前のおかげでオールフォーワンたちを分断できたのに。先生も塚内さんも残っていいとおっしゃってくれたよ。
I mean, you technically should be in prison. Yes, you helped, but and it was all like you're being manipulated by All for One, but also like a lot of stuff happened in the earlier seasons because of what you leaked. But you know, have to have the whole class together.
罪を償ってもう一度ヒーローの道を目指す。だって僕は君たちの手を取ったんだもの。
One last little cheese.
胸を張ってみんなと並び立つからね。青山おめえ泣かないでみんな。締めっぽくなるのは嫌さ。
Where's Invisible Girl?
A 組の新メンバーさ。入りづらい。
Right, yeah, I forgot that he's joining the class. Already forgotten. Right. At least you have your clothes on this time. Jesus. Right. I mean, at this point, yeah, it's just like, yeah, schoolwork, whatever. But also, like, the main thing is just, yeah, restoration and just helping people in recovery. That'll be the bulk of your second year, is just doing that. You kids are part of history. Yeah, I mean, need a new symbol. Oh, right, his whole class got expelled. Right, there's no symbol, but I mean, knowing how this show is, it's likely just gonna be all you guys are the symbol now. I mean, that's symbolic in and of itself, the fact that you don't need just like a central like symbol to look towards. Heroes as a whole and just what they represent and accomplish, they can be your symbol, your own heroes. I mean, because that's the kind of stuff we dealt with over the course of this show. Like, the fact that All Might was so popular, I mean, that's the whole point of Endeavor's character arc, was like he was so jealous of All Might and what he was able to accomplish in his power that it led him to do terrible things. I mean, there are obviously going to be those heroes that rise to popularity, but, you know, we don't necessarily need a new symbol of peace or any of that. I mean, especially at this point, Endeavor's retired. I mean, he's missing an arm. He's burned. Leave it to the youngins to take that step. Yeah, that'll be wild. No, give yourself a fade. They all look so different now, you know? We're gonna have another hellish Todoroki episode, even though we're at the end. Yeah, it's not like before. You can smile. Yeah, I want to catch up with my boy, man. And then, yeah, I imagine they're going to see Dabi. And the fact that she's pushing him is cool. He looks like the Blade Devil from Chainsaw Man. He just has no skin. I mean, I don't imagine it's gonna go that way, but like, I mean, eventually Eri could do something, right? I'm just going off of like, she was able to rewind Mirio's quirk back. Whether or not that's good for Toya. I mean, at this point, it's either like, we give him the ultimate rehab, or we put him down. I don't imagine he'll be able to fully pivot. Yeah. You accomplished it in the end. You got your dad's attention. Keep watching him.
心拍数上昇。これ以上は負担が。夏を、冬美、ショートが残してくれた時間で話そう。何でもいい。
It's like they're gonna be your final words.
トヤに話したいことたくさんあるの。今日はやめにしましょう。
I didn't realize he lost his arm. The fact that he can cry is wild.
好きな食べ物は何？今日は眠らせて、また明日。
Zoba. Could finally sort of be brothers, but Little late, but better than never.
悪いけど気持ち変わんない。俺はもう付き合わない。彼女と籍入れたい。
Oh, okay.
式は挙げない。紹介もしない。悪かったな。
I mean, now he looks like Endeavor. I mean, I get it though.
正直責任を果たしたと思う。罰も受けたと思う。犯した罪の賠償と謝罪を一生かけて続けていく。見ていなくていい。
He'll burn as much as needed.
生き延びた意味があるとすれば、それだけなんだ。地獄だぞ。ああ。ダンスの誘いを受けたんで。
Gonna dance with the devil.
お父さんのことかっこいいって思う。
Out of all the times, this time, finally.
親父、お母さん。俺には A 組のみんながいるから大丈夫だよ。自分でなりてえようになれるから。
ショート。
Shoto. Hey, hey.
大丈夫だったか?
Oh, right, his butler. At least they're together, you know, after all that. Go see your boy. He's got an Aki sword. The end of the hellish Todoroki family. Well, that was episode 9 of the final season of My Hero Academia. I mean, I imagine that's what it's gonna be for these final 3 episodes. Like, that's the end of the hellish Todoroki family. I imagine, like, maybe next time will be Bakugo and then Midoriya. I mean, I don't know. We kind of, like, wrapped out Bakugo's character arc in this episode, I feel like, at the start. If anything, it'll probably be, like, the rest of the class as a whole, and then, like, the future will be the final episode. The Todoroki story, though, it's definitely my favorite story arc out of everything in the show. I mean, just because, again, like, Endeavor's my favorite character, just because, like, he goes on such a redemptive path, literally being burned by his own actions, you know, being burned by Dabi, him suffering the worst out of everyone. But even still, all of them had like their level of burns now. I mean, I like that though. The hero Endeavor burned to death, and now he'll spend the rest of his days atoning. I understand people being like, you can't just right that wrong. I mean, it's not that he's trying to right it. There's no fixing that permanently, you know, that level of abuse and trauma. But I mean, it's literally written on Shoto and all of their faces now. What makes me love Endeavor so much is that like he realizes that. I mean, that's one of my favorite lines from the whole show, him being like, I don't want forgiveness, I want to atone. I definitely don't want it to ever be a case where like they say to him that they forgive him. I mean, that's the biggest reason why I love Endeavor, is because like he sees his past actions and his sins, and he will never stop trying to atone for them, never stop burning himself for it. Even if all of them came together and said that he can stop, like he's not gonna. To his very deathbed, he'll do his best to, you know, protect them, make sure everything goes right. Like, I still understand though Natsuo here at the end just being like, I don't want you to meet my girlfriend or any of that. Like, I'll always understand his side of things. At the same time, I'm sure a time will come way later in life, they come together and, you know, just sort of be a family. It's nice though seeing Ray here, like actually, you know, like pushing his wheelchair, like talking to him and smiling, you know. And well, Toya, I doubt he's got long, but I mean, at least we'll take whatever time we have and make sure they're with him to the very end. I mean, again, I also like that just your flames were stronger than mine, you burned me. I'll continuously look to Toya. I would have liked for more of this episode to be with the Todoroki. I mean, just because, I mean, this is titled like the end of the hellish Todoroki arc, but I mean, there's only so much with it. Again, like, I could go with next episode being the last episode after all that. I know that there's like a rumor mill that like it'll be a dual episode finale. If that is the case, then I'll still do it individually for episodes. Great stuff, man. It's another step closer to the end. We still got a ways to go, just like Endeavor. But either way, it's my reaction. Episode 9 of the final season of My Hero Academia. Join me next week for episode 10. So everything else will be coming out soon. Until next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.